Good morning. Today's topic is USB Universal Serial Bus. Hope you all know about USB ports. Whatever we use for pen drives, for charging machines, or TV remote, for I mean we call it as TV channel box, all those every system we have some USB ports. We need to know about USB ports today. uh, a simple low cost mechanism to connect the devices to the computer is possible by using USB. So this is very simple mechanism for connecting to the computer, and it is also very low cost. The USB supports two speeds of operation, one low speed and the second one is high speed. Low speed is nothing but 1.5 Mbps, mean megabits per second. The low speed transmission of USB is 1.5 Mbps, and high speed or full speed is 12 Mbps, 12 megabits per second. These are the speeds of USB. The recent development is USB 2.0. The USB has been designed to meet several key objectives. The design objectives of the USB are the following: provide simple, low cost and easy to interconnection system. So first, it is very simple and low cost as well as easy to use for interconnection of the system. And USB accommodate a wide range of data transfer characteristics for IO devices, including telephone and internet connections. And USB enhances user convenience through a plug and play. See, by putting plug and play modes of operation, the connection establishment is also very easy. Plug and play means which gives you easiness, right? See, these are the key objectives of USB. USB tree structure is look like this. The tree structure of the USB. See, host computer, root hub, and here we have two childs of hubs, like hub left side one hub and right side one hub, and this hub contains some IO device, and again we have one more hub and it contains some IO devices. These also have some IO devices. This is nothing but a tree structure of representing USB, right? See, all these IO devices are, the leaf nodes of these tree are IO devices. The leaf nodes of this tree is IO devices. These IO devices are connected to host computer through an intermediate hubs. Okay, and hub is act as an intermediary. See here, to accommodate a large number of devices that can be added. If you want to add more number of devices to a central computer or one computer, there is a need of using some more number of IO devices connected to a central computer. There is a need of using an intermediary to accommodate a large number of devices that can be added or removed at any time. The USB has a tree structure, so we need to use this type of structure for adding or removing more number of IO devices to a one computer. Each node of the tree has a device called hub. hub, which acts as an intermediary control point between host and IO devices. Between the IO devices and host, it can be act as an intermediary. At the root of the tree, a root hub connects the entire tree to the host computer. The leaves of the tree are the IO devices. A leaf nodes means last nodes. We can also call it as AND nodes. AND nodes. I mean, there is no further childs to that nodes. They are called as AND nodes or leaf nodes. Leaf nodes are all here are IO devices which are connected to a central computer. For example, either may be a keyboard or internet connection or speaker or digital TV or whatever it may be. Those IO devices are connected to a system through a hub. Okay, so hub acts as an intermediary between these two, which are called functions in the USB terminology. Next, what are the USB protocols? What are USB protocols? Hope you all know protocol. A protocol is a set of rules which controls or governs the data communication. So we need to use some protocols for doing anything. So here, what are the USB protocols? All information transferred over the USB is organized in packets, where a packet consists of one or more bytes of information. Means by using some packets, we can control the transfer of data between USB. Okay, for the purpose of organizing USB, we have to use some packets, where a packet consists of some bytes of information, means which contains how to organize that USB. I mean the rules or set of rules. The information transferred on the USB can be divided into two broad categories. The information transferred on the USB can be divided into two broad categories. They are control and data. Okay, control and data. Control packets perform such tasks as addressing a device to initiate a data transfer, acknowledging the data have been received correctly, or indicating error. See, the name itself says you controlling. Controlling means while transmitting the data, they are responsible to control the data, whether it reach to the destination in a proper way or not. See here, perform such task as addressing a device to initiate data transfer, means to which device you have to send the data, and acknowledging the data. Acknowledgement means whether the data is reached to the destination or not. If you can get an acknowledgement from the receiver, as I received the message, that is nothing but acknowledgement that have been received correctly or indicating any error. Suppose if we are receiving the data correctly, we can send an acknowledgement, yes, I am receiving the data correctly. Otherwise, you can send an acknowledgement like whatever the message which you send, it is wrong, and please retransmit the data again. Okay, data packets carry information that is delivered to a device. One more time, we have two parts. One is control part and second one is data part. Control part or control information is nothing but where to which device we have to send the data, as well as whether the data is reached to the destination in a correct or if it contains any error. So that is about control information. Here data means nothing but the data which you sent, whatever the information if you want to send to the destination, that is nothing but data. See, data packets carry information that is delivered to a device. A packet contains one or more fields with different kinds of information. The first field of any packet is called packet identifier. That is nothing but PID. Means the information may be divided into number of packets, which is not possible to send the entire information with a single packet. So we have to divide the information into number of packets. So we need to give some identification number for each and every packet. That is packet identifier. We call it as a PID. Pack and mean first packet, second packet, third packet, fourth packet, like that, which identifies the type of the packet. USB packet format is look like this. USB packet format. See, PID 0, 1, 2, 3, PID 0, 1, 2, 3. So packet identifier fields. Next, bits. See, packet identifier bits. First 8 bits, 7, 4, 5. Right. Token packet or in or out packet. PID address field and address field and CRC, cyclic redundancy check. Okay. Next, PID data field and CRC field. This is data packet, that is packet identifier field, token packet. Okay. PID occupies 8 bits, address field occupies 7 bits, and end of packet 4 bits, and CRC, cyclic redundancy check field, occupies 5 bits. Here PID 8 bits occupied, and data field occupies 0 to 81992. See, it is the maximum number of bytes which you sent. The data is 0 to 81992, and cyclic redundancy check occupies 16 bits. ADD means address, and P means end of packet, CRC means cyclic redundancy check. See, cyclic redundancy check is one of the error correcting method, error detecting or error correcting method. See, error cyclic redundancy check some parity checker. These all are the some of the mechanisms for error detecting codes. Right. Next, isochronous traffic on USB. It is not asynchronous, it is isochronous. One of the key objective of the USB is to support the transfer of isochronous data, such as a simple voice in a simple manner. For the purpose of transmitting voice data, we need to use this in a simple manner. Devices that generate or receive isochronous data requires a time reference to control the sampling process. To provide this reference, transmission over the USB is divided into frames of equal length. Equal length of frames are divided. A frame is 1 ms long for full and low speed data. The root hub generates a start of frame, SOF means start of frame, control packet, preciously once every 1 ms to mark the beginning of a new frame. USB frame like this. This is process ID, frame number, and cyclic redundancy check. PID always occupies 8 bits, frame number 11 bits, and cyclic redundancy CRC 5 means which occupies 5 bits, and SOF means start of frame. Frame example here, T3, D, T7, D, I mean like that, D3D frame example. Electrical characteristics. Uh, the cables used for USB connections consist of 4 wires. 2 are used for power, used to carry power, that is 5 volts and ground, and other 2 wires are used to carry data. Okay. So here we have to use 4 wires. 4 wires. 2 wires are used for carry power and 2 wires are used for carry data. Okay. These are the details about USB, universal serial bus. Okay.